Okay, real super quick. So bad seasons for air proofing switch. So yeah, just real quick. So first off, I was looking at this auxiliary heat because that's what we're dealing with. So I took voltage out of there. I'm finding that the common to the auxiliary heat there's no common to it. So I was like, oh, okay, well that's strange. So I went to this transformer over here, which gives your common voltage. Now if I take voltage on it, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but you'll be able to see nothing because it's not on. You'll be able to see 25 volts from there, right? So if I follow that up, it goes to the fuse. Follow that, it goes to the switch. All right, and then if I follow that, right, I find that it ends up here, right? This 5, because you can look on the labels on them real quick, okay? So you can look on, you see that little label right there, it says 1, that little label says 3. If you come up here, there's little labels in there that says 5. That comes all the way around and goes into there, goes into 5, and all those 5 ones controls all those temperature controls right there, okay? So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, well let's look at the wiring diagram because I know I have control voltage, power. So we're gonna go over to the wiring diagram, we're gonna look down, right, we're gonna get right here. See this thing right there, this is a transformer. So it goes down to 120/24 volts. So that's our step down transformer that gives us our control voltage wiring. So that's what we're concerned with. Now we're gonna look for things that we know, right? So I know about this T, this R, right there, R, right? So I know just from being around HVAC that everything to R, so like R to G, R to Y, R to 2, R to 3, R to 4, whatever it is, right? So I know that that's just kind of like, okay, that's how it is. And so I'm gonna go in here and look, right? And we can see that this G1 right here, so this is the, if we go over here, fan relay. So that's the blower fan. So I'm gonna look at G. Do I have power at G? Because it's just kind of important to know. And sure enough, I do. Now, I can't really show you it while I'm videotaping because I got one hand, but I have power at G. So I realized that, okay, let's come around here. You see this gap right there? Okay, that means that everything else in this lineup, heat, AC, none of it works, right? It's all dependent on R having voltage, and R doesn't have voltage. So now we're gonna look, where does R get the voltage from? So we're gonna look over here, and we're gonna see this AFS. What is that? I don't know. What is it? Well, let's come over here to the legend. You gotta read a legend. Over here, airflow proofing switch. Okay, so airflow proofing switch gives power to R. All right, so now we're gonna look at this switch. Is it giving power to R? So let's go look. Okay, come outside the unit, come down here, gonna go this way, la-di-da-di-da, right there. And how do I know that's the air proofing switch? The cover on it says air proofing switch. Okay, you see the little tube right here, that little tube, the air hits against the tube, goes through the tube, goes into there, and this thing goes, oh, there's air in there, let's change it. Okay, but now we're gonna look. Okay, ready? I think I can actually manage this one right here. There we go, putting it on here, right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna test this first point, 23 volts. Then we're gonna check the second point. Nothing. It's not connecting across, you see? So now you can check across it, right? Which may be hard to do one-handed, but let's give it a shot. Let's give it the old college try, as they say. Yep, 24 volts across it, you see? So that thing is not closing. It is not registering that the air is in fact turning on, because you can hear the blower motor. It's going good. So that's bad, gotta replace it. That's it, that's how you do it. Just wanted to mention real quick way to verify. Jump it across with your activated plugs, okay? So I have it manually turned on, the heat, and as you can hear, that heat's cranking. So now I know that without a fact, that proofing switch is the issue.